Hi friends, it's Lauren, and it's been a while since I've done a video showing my face. I do so much crafting in the evenings usually that I look like I'm a hot mess in my PJs, so I haven't been doing a lot of face videos showing my face. Anyway, I have some super exciting news, or I think it's super exciting, but I have been asked to join scrapbook.com's creative team, and I said yes because of course, and I got this huge, and I mean huge, box. I'll put a picture of it here in the mail this week, and I will admit I've already opened it and looked at everything. I did do a live in my Facebook group sharing everything, like my first reactions to everything in the box. So if you're not a part of our Make and Take Club Facebook group, I have the link down below in the description, so join us because I'm hoping to do some more exciting sneak peeks and stuff in that group first, and then I may or may not put them on YouTube, but I really wanted to share my first box because I'm so excited. So I'm gonna do the big items like this because I don't know how to fit them under my camera and my mount. So part of my squeaky chair. And this box is huge. So what's really exciting is that I got some really great pieces of, I don't want to say furniture, that's a weird word, organizational things. So I got this stadium. This is huge. I think it's, I don't know, I guess I could use my ruler here. It's 13 by 11, and it's a stadium style storage, and you can fit so many things in here. There's multiple different sizes and multiple different heights, so you can store your adhesives or maybe paper, or if you're a pocket memory keeper, you can put some of the papers in here. So really excited for that. I also have this one, which has 2 wide and then 4 half sizes, and this is like 10.5-ish by 6.5, and this is really great for storing papers as well, or if you store it this way, maybe you could do some tools. Oh, sorry, that was my Alexa. Whatever you need to put in there. And I also sent me this stadium size one. I actually already have this one. I use it to store my adhesive in, so I use the back to store my larger rolls, especially my Hefty Doodle huge rolls. And then in this one, I store my foam squares and other like my adhesive rolls. And then in these two, I store like Post-it notes. I store my liquid glues, eraser, my snail glue. I use this a lot and every single day. It's on my desk. And then finally, they sent me this, which is, I think, going to be awesome for my 6x6 pads because right now I don't know what to do with them. They just kind of are stacked somewhere. So this is also a great way to store paper. Is how I'm probably going to use it. And then some of the other larger items are these storage envelopes. There's like a 12 by 12 size, 8.5 by 11 size, slimline size, so many different sizes for storage. I think these will be great also for prepping projects, especially for making videos. My space is always a huge mess, so I think this will be really helpful in that. And I think that's the largest item. So, oh no, there's one more. Can we talk about how giant this adhesive roll is? It is 6 inches, clear double-sided adhesive roll. I don't even know what I'm going to use this for. It's just so big. I'm really excited to have a lot of glue. So, okay, so that is it for the large items. So let me change my setup here so I can show you the rest on my desk. Okay, I think I'm all situated. So let me finish pulling out some of these items. I have a bag of domed foamed applicators. These are awesome. I use them all the time. Tons of extra applicators. I also have the wide blender as well as some additional of the fabric material that goes on the wide blender, and a new pair of reverse craft tweezers. They're a go-to for every project, so excited to have one on brand. I also got 2 magic mats, which are great. They are used for die cutting. It's a self-healing mat, so I have 2, which is exciting. Got more adhesive. I have my beloved 2-inch scrapbook.com foam adhesive. I use this 2-inch roll all the time. I'm always buying more, so excited to have another roll. I have more adhesive tape. We have a 2-inch, I think this is 1-inch, 1/8 inches, a lot of them too. I'm going to be stocked for a long time on adhesive. Also have 1/4-inch rolls. I mean, you can see in every video, I use 1/4-inch roll from scrapbook.com all of the time. We have a craft scraper. I use this with stencils. This is great for when using pops of color in your stencils, which I've done in videos before. Let's see. We have Smart Craft Glue in a large and a little tiny bottle, so cute, and then mint tape in a 4-inch. I use this all the time when die cutting or masking. It's a really great tape, and it's very easily removable, but also stays in place when you need it to. I've got some double-sided adhesive sheets. These are huge. They're 8.5 by 11. Perfect for layering, perfect for die cutting sentiments, especially if they're really thin. You can add this to your cardstock and then die cut it, and it will already have glue on it. So this is super helpful to have in the craft room. I also, getting these all at the same time, got some sticker books with sentiments on here, perfect for not only scrapbooking but card making as well. So this is really great. There's different colors, different themes. Got another Amazon delivery, I guess. So this is going to be really nice to have and will go very nicely in my storage. I also have some smooth cardstock. I know you guys have seen this in my videos before. I love scrapbook.com smooth cardstocks. The colors are beautiful. There is a, this is 6 by 8. There's also A2 and slimline size. So many great colors. This is, I mean, I use them all of the time. These are awesome cardstock packs. And then, let's see, I also have another storage solution. These are a little smaller. These are so cute. I love these. I don't know what I'm going to put in there. Probably maybe some scrap papers, or maybe when I'm making stamps and coloring them like different critters, I can have them nice and stored and ready to go for a card. We have some pocket scrapbooks. So this is what I was talking about earlier. These are great for memory keeping. They are, I think, 6 by 8 as well. Let me find my cardstock. Yeah, 6 by 8. So these also go really well in their smaller albums. So I'm excited to do some memory keeping and journaling. I used to try to be an avid scrapbooker, but I just couldn't do it. So I've been starting to plan out my daughter's Girl Scout adventure. So I think that will be a great way to start back into the world of scrapbooking and memory keeping. I also have some stencils. These are awesome. I already have quite a few scrapbook.com stencils. Luckily, there's no duplicates, so I'm really excited to add these to my collection. I love the layering stencils. I know that's like super in right now, so I'm really excited scrapbook.com sent me a few of those as well, especially this Easter egg one, perfect for the upcoming holiday. And I also got some clear stamps. These are basic sets and they are perfect. Sweet Expressions, I actually have a Christmas version of this stamp set. And then Wordfetti, which are nice sentiments. Perfect for memory keeping, but also for when you don't know what to put on a card. You just need like a small sentiment. These are great stamp sets for that. And that is it. I know, right? That's it. That's all they sent me. I'm just so excited to be a part of the creative team and to show you awesome products and to, it really has, sorry, let me open this up. It really is like a dream for me. I love using not only scrapbook.com products, but a lot of the products that they sell at scrapbook.com. So being able to create with their products as well as some of my other favorite products like Lawn Fawn, of course, and Heffy Doodle. It's really exciting to be able to incorporate different products in on like one team. So really excited about this opportunity, and I can't wait to share products and ideas with you. Okay, so I wanted to create a quick card using some of these new supplies, especially these layered stencils. I think the heart and the Easter egg are just so cute. So I wanted to do a layered stencil card. I am taking the hearts, like the full heart stencil of the two, and I layered some of my new smooth cardstock from the Roses paper pack. And I'm starting with Ballet slipper ink, and I'm doing a whole coating of that across the whole stencil, so all the hearts have that. And then next I'm grabbing Candy Shop Pink, and I'm going to do like an ombre, so just coming up from the bottom, creating a darker pink and then blending it into that lighter pink. And the Ballet slipper is going to fade into the paper, so I wanted it to look like it was, fading and ombre kind of style with my first set of hearts. For the pattern hearts, I am doing my best to match them up. I'm a little off center, but it's okay. I think it turns out really cute. And this time I'm going to use my pops of color in rose gold, and I'm using my wide scraper to really get all of that pops of color into all of the nooks and crannies of my stencil. And I'm just going to keep putting more color, and normally I kind of fast forward through this, but I wanted you to see how I get all of that, I guess ink, it's not really ink, is it? Like a liquid embellishment all through the card, and just making sure there's a nice even coat. That's the great thing about this really wide stencil is that, or not wide stencil, wide scraper, is that I can get the same even coat and pressure across my stencil and paper. And once I'm done, I'm going to peel it up for the reveal, which is the very best part, and then I'm going to immediately go clean all of my supplies. So we'll take a look at how pretty it is and the shimmer, but then I immediately go wash my stencil and my scraper and my mat and everything, and to make sure I get all of that embellishment off. So while that is drying, I'm going to move on to my sentiment. I grabbed my opposites attract alphabet dies, and I took out the letters L, O, V, and E to die cut the word love. I have a piece of scrap white cardstock, and I'm just going to die cut that out using my mint tape and my magic mat to get my letters. So once all of those are popped out of the dies, I'm going to grab another shade of pink from that Roses cardstock pack, and I'm going to stamp the word you from the stamp set Sweet Expressions. And just like this stamp set and even the dies, I really like this mix of two different fonts for a sentiment. So I'm going to emboss the U. So I used my Brutus Monroe ink, and I'm going to use the Alabaster white embossing powder and cover that U. And then I will clean this all up while my heat gun warms up, and then I melted down that powder to create my sentiment. And once it's cooled down, I'm just using a Swiffer cloth to wipe up that anti-static powder that I had put on the paper before embossing. I grab my little scissors and I just fussy cut around the sentiment, giving it kind of a bubble look so that pink comes out from around the sentiment. And now I can start gluing and layering everything together. I'm using my extra wide foam adhesive to pop up my heart stenciled background to another piece of cardstock from the Roses paper pad, and so that will give us lots of the same kind of shade of pink. It's a very monochrome card. I'm really loving it. I'm going to grab my craft glue to add some adhesive behind that A2 background, and I'm just gluing it to a top folding A2 white base cardstock. And then I get my Sentiment Love all lined up on my grid mat, and I'm using my mint tape to help me keep my letters in place. I'm going to grab my craft glue. I totally should have took my own advice from earlier in the video and used some of my adhesive sheets to die cut these out so I wouldn't have to add the glue, but it is what it is. So I added glue behind the letters. I'm going to place it on there, and then I use my mint tape to keep everything in place, and then I peeled it up. The L came with me, but that's okay. I just put it right back onto the card. Next, I'm going to use some of my thin foam adhesive strips to place some dimension behind the U. I'm going to peel off that release paper, and then I'm going to place the U so it kind of covers the O and V. You can still totally understand that it says love you, and I think it looks really cute popped up in the center of that sentiment. And here is the final card. I absolutely love those layered hearts. It creates such fun shimmer, and I love that everything is just monochrome and blends well together. So thank you so much for joining me in my unboxing and my first creative team project. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you'll click like, and if you're new here, I hope you'll subscribe and come back. As always, you can find everything I use down below in the description box. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Bye!